back to the channel. So I'm just going to be making a really super simple pasta dish here today. I've got a few things I got to use up, so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to throw things together. I've got some spinach, some peppers, onions, and what else have I got there? Yeah, a little bit of celery, and honestly just making a super simple pasta dish. I'm going to use some of the Lightife ground in that I actually picked up on the Flash Food app that I've talked about a few times before. I got a bunch of them for like, I mean, I don't even know what I paid. It was something ridiculous, like 50 cents a pack. So just using some of that up, and you know, it's funny because one of the main things I've learned from YouTube is that no matter how simple a recipe video you think it is and whether or not you should even bother putting it up, there are people who absolutely have no idea what they're doing in the kitchen and ask you for a recipe for like everything. Like, you made tea, can you give me a recipe on that? What, boil water? Anyway, that might be an extreme example, but so yeah, it's very basic. So if you have you know, some understanding of where you are when you're in a kitchen, this one probably isn't for you, other than maybe giving you an idea of something to eat. But yeah, anyway, we'll get at that. We'll get to it. Don't really want to insult anybody, apologize. But yeah, super simple. You can put this together in like 10 minutes, basically in the time it's going to take to boil the water and cook the pasta. So that's going to be the first step. Water is already in the pot and on the stove. I'm going to turn that on and get started. Alright, so here we are. Let's just get started. I like using celery, and I will chop up all the fine leaves and throw that in there as well, because why not? That's you know, this is all flavor, it's all seasoning, so that can go in there as well. I've got an orange pepper and about half of just a white onion. So I'm gonna throw those things in first to get them sauteing. Alright, so the veggies are in there now. Since all I have to work with for a sauce right now is this, well, the label's missing, but it's it's like a tomato basil. So since that's what I have to work with, I'm going to see, and it's not my favorite combination. I'm going to throw in some seasonings here. We've got a nice little spice rack here. I'm going to throw in some garlic seasoning. I'm going to throw in turmeric, a few other things, maybe even some celery salt, and well, I'll let you know what I put in. Alright, garlic powder. Lots of turmeric. Some celery salt in there. And just some pepper. And I'll just let the veggies cook down for a little bit, and then I'll throw in the spinach and just throw a little bit of water in there just to help wilt the spinach a little bit. Almost forgot about this, so we're going to use this Zesty Italian Smart Ground from Lightife. Probably not the best knife to open that, but that's alright. So again, just the water's boiling. That needs another like probably 3 minutes for the pasta to cook. Got the sausage in there now. That's just browning up a little bit. I mean, honestly, altogether, this has taken me literally the amount of time it takes to cut up the veggies, which is like a couple of minutes. So now I'm actually waiting for some of this stuff to cook a little bit before I throw the spinach in near the end. I might grab a can of sauce or a bottle of sauce. I'm not exactly sure yet, but I just used a whole pack of penne and a whole pack of the sausage. So it's probably going to end up being like, 4 really solid portions, which is fine. I like to eat big pasta meals, especially if I'm training. But now that my half marathon attempt is finished, did that a couple days ago, and everything's all good there. Might be kind of just easing off on the running a little bit for a couple of weeks while I recover, but that's okay. I can still eat a big pasta dish. I don't need an excuse for that, right? Alright, so the spinach has wilted down. I mean, you could pre-wilt the spinach separately. You could chop it up a little bit if you didn't like bigger pieces. It's really your choice. I really like spinach, so it doesn't matter to me if there's, bigger pieces in there. With that sausage, the Lightife sausage, or ground rather, it's going to make this more of like a bolognese kind of a dish. So the pasta is cooked. I've just got that draining in the sink. About to add the sauce to this, and then I'll just kind of taste it and add some other spices and seasonings and flavorings as I see fit. Alright, so there we go. And because it is the tomato basil pasta sauce, I can tell that, right away as soon as it comes out, it is very tomatoey and basil-y in the smell. Now the flavorings, the seasonings that I've put in there already are going to, cut that nicely into something that's a little bit more palatable for me. But one thing I know I am going to put in there, because I just think it's a really nice addition. Now that the sauce is in there, I'm going to put some nutritional yeast, and I'm going to add some more pepper as well, because I do like a peppery pasta sauce. Alright, so here is the finished product. I think it looks pretty good. Made quite a bit, so I've got, a good pot full there. So I'm just gonna have this like smaller plate worth here just to try it out. So alright, let's give this a taste. Alright, so let's go ahead and give this a try. I think this looks absolutely delicious. Smells good. Maybe didn't need the full pack of penne in there, but that's alright. Oh yeah. That is amazing, if I don't mind tooting my horn just a little bit. Wow. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. That's how easy it is to throw together just a quick, simple pasta meal. When you've got good quality ingredients like some fresh veggies, and that Lightife ground is just amazing. So, it doesn't take much these days. Just throw something together. Took 15 minutes at tops, plus filming time and all that stuff. But had I just been doing this on my own and not making a video about it, it would have been like 10 minutes. But all right, well, let me know down below if you're gonna try a nice pasta dish as a result of this, or what your favorite pasta dish recipe is, and we'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.